Hello, a huge welcome to you. Oh my God, it is day 10 of the pregnancy workout challenge. I can't believe we've nearly made it towards the end. Thank you so much for joining me for the past 10 days. I hope that you have loved every minute. If you've missed the 10 days, then please hit subscribe and go back and start the day one for all of the workouts that we have. It has been awesome. Today, we are going to be doing a pelvic floor strengthening workout. So, this is not Kegels. We are absolutely not doing Kegels today because no muscles work in isolation. So we're going to be doing big compound movements. We are seeing a huge surge of information and research coming out right now that is telling us time and time again just how important training your pelvic floor in a functional manner can actually improve the quality and function of our pelvic floor. So a lot of these exercises are going to be 40 to 50 to even 60% more beneficial at strengthening your pelvic floor than a standalone isolation Kegel exercise. So I really hope you enjoy this one. It's going to burn, so just so you know, grab yourself a block or a bolster, a pillow, because we're going to need one of these today. If you don't have, then a screwed up towel, a jumper, whatever. Nothing crazy, but just something to place in between our knees. So please make sure you hit subscribe so that you can stay up to date with all of what is to come. And I hope you enjoy this workout. Let's get stuck into it. So this is going to be predominantly a lower body workout. So as I said, it's probably going to burn, but today we are on day 10, so you can finally rest tomorrow. So what we're going to start off with is we're just going to start off with a gentle warm up. We're going to come into this quarter squat. So just like this, keeping your spine nice and tall. If you have a band, you can wrap the band around your knees. Otherwise, we don't need it, okay? And all we're going to do is walk from side to side. So just walking the length of your mat, side, side, and then we're going for 5 squats. 1. So squats have been proven in a recent study that they are 33% more beneficial at strengthening the pelvic floor than a Kegel alone. So there you go, guys. 1, 2, and back. 1, 2, and 5 squats. Keeping that chest up tall. All the way down, making sure that we engage every single muscle in that lower body here. 3, 4, last one, and 5, and side, side, and side, and side. Last one. My legs are already burning. I don't know about you. 2. Good. 3. Making sure that your toes are turned out a little bit more than they normally would be. 4. Last one in a squat. And 5. Beautiful. Okay. Giving your body a good old shake out before we start. Maybe we want to just bring in some twists in that upper body. Allowing yourself to maybe catch your breath. If you're like me, you're puffing a little bit now. Okay. So just keep twisting that torso. All right. And now we're going to get into it. So we're going to start off with a lunge. If you're experiencing pelvic pain, please just go a little bit more shallow on the lunge here. Otherwise, you can come all the way down. If you're feeling, like most of us in pregnancy, that your center of gravity is quite off, which it should be, by the way, because our posture has completely changed, then please put yourself next to a wall or grab onto a chair just so you can get yourself a bit of support into this position. Your lunge is probably going to be a little bit wider than normal, so legs are going to be a little bit wider rather than directly behind each other. Again, you've got a bump, so we need to create room for that. So things always look slightly different, okay? So we're going to bring our leg nice and wide, long rather, a little bit wider than normal, chest up tall, and we're going down for the lunge. And then we're just coming back, stepping and tapping the other foot and squeezing the glute. So lunge, 42% better at strengthening that pelvic floor than a standalone Kegel. So there you go, guys. Our whole body is working as functionally as it can right now. 6, perfect, squeezing that glute. 7, beautiful. 8, making sure that you're using those arms. And remember, our center of gravity is off. 9, and 10. Beautiful. Swapping the legs. Right leg in front, left leg behind, making sure that we're going a little bit wider than you would pre-pregnancy. And down. 1, using those hands. 2, perfect. 3, 4, using those arms to balance. 5, 6, just to 10. 4 more to go. 1, 2, perfect. 3, and last one. And 4. Whoopsie, a little bit wobbly on that last one. Okay, we're going to come down onto our backs. So if you're in trimester 3, please do not lay on your back. If you're in trimester 1 or 2, then you can totally lay on your back if it feels comfortable for you. So if you're in trimester 3, I'm going to give you a variation. So you'll be coming up onto your hands like so. If you're in trimester 1 or 2, then you can lay down onto your back and go for this one, okay? If you're in trimester 3, you can also use a ball or a bolster, anything like that, making sure that you roll onto your side, getting up. So as I am in trimester 3, I'm 32 weeks now, 31, 32, 30? Something around there. So I'm going to be doing the modified version up on my hands. Okay, this exercise is 56% better at engaging the pelvic floor, 56% than a standalone Kegel. So you're going to place the towel or the jumper, whatever you have, in between your knees, chest up tall, squeezing those knees together, but not crazy hard, just making sure that there's a little bit of tension. We're going to lift up that pelvic floor, engaging that pelvic floor muscle, and we're going to lift, squeezing the glutes. Remembering, if you're in trimester 1 or 2, just lay on your back for this one. Way better. 3, way easier. 4, good, keep them coming. 5, 6, 7, beautiful, to 12, 8, 9, good, 10, 2 to go, 1, last one, and 2, perfect. Coming down, bringing the block or pillow, whatever you have, off to the side. We are going to come into an all fours position now. So coming into an all fours position, making sure your spine is at neutral, not overarching, not coming up too high, just a neutral spine, knees just beyond hip distance apart, making sure that your arms are all stacked on top of one another. And we're going to lift up this leg. And all we're going to do is kind of like a little donkey kick. Again, this one, 30% better at creating strength in that pelvic floor than a standalone Kegel. So lifting up, 1, 2, beautiful, 3, not too high, 4, you do not want to overarch that back, 5, 6, often you see a lot of people, 7, really kicking in this one, 8, you do not need to kick, 9, 10, it's just a little movement, 11, and 12, beautiful, coming back down, other leg, lifting, 1, flexing that heel, 2, really kicking it up, 3, 4, not kicking, wrong word, 6, controlled kick, 7, 8, beautiful, to 12, 9, 10, 2 more, 1, last one, and 2, perfect. Coming down, having a mini break, shaking off those arms. So we've been on your hands a bit, especially if you're in trimester 3. If you're in trimester 2 or 1, then you've had a little bit of a rest. Grabbing yourself a drink, and we are going to go into round 2. So we're just going to do 2 rounds of these 3 exercises. So coming back up into a standing position, remembering that when lunge is going to look slightly different than it would pre-pregnancy, so you might want to go a tad wider, trying to stare at something in front of you so it can really help your balance. And if you feel still really, really wobbly, then that's absolutely fine and completely normal. So grab hold of a chair, okay? So we're going down, coming forward, squeezing the glute. Using those arms, 2, to really help that balance. 3, it's crazy how different your body feels for being pregnant. 5, everything changes. 6, it's almost like you're not even in your own body sometimes. 7, just to 10. 8, good. 9, Last one. And 10. Perfect. Swapping the legs. Right leg forward, left leg coming back. Arms out. Whoa. Creating stability and going to 10. 2. Perfect. 3. 4. 5. Chest up tall. 6. 7. 8. 2 more to go. 1. Last one. And 2. Beautiful. Give those legs a bit of a shake. I don't know about you, but it doesn't matter how many times I do lunges in my life, they still suck. Okay. Putting the block in between your legs, remembering if you're going to try 1 or 2, feel free to lay on your back for this one. Otherwise, coming up on your hands, or if you want to, you can rest yourself on a sofa. So you just place your upper spine on the sofa just to create that bit of support there so you're not all on your hands. Squeezing the legs in between together with the block and lifting. 1, 2 to 12, 3, 4, good, 5, 6, breathing, 7, making sure that you're squeezing, 8, 9, squeezing those glutes, 10, 2 more, not using that lower back, 11, and last one, and 12, beautiful. Placing the block off to the side, giving those arms a bit of a shake. Okay, then we're coming into that all fours position, making sure that we bring into our neutral spine, 90-degree angle at the hip and knees, and making sure the shoulder, elbow, and wrist are all stacked in one line. You're going to bring your right leg up, heel press into the sky, 2, 3, 4, good, 5, try to keep those hips even, 6 to 12, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 1, last one, and 2, swapping your legs. Heels nice and engaged, 1, 90-degree angle, 2, 3, keeping those hips stable, 4, not kicking too much, 5, you don't want to use that lower back, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 1, and 2, beautiful. Whew. We did it, guys. Good work. That was our pelvic floor strengthening workout. We're going to finish off with a quick little stretch to help give some love back to the body. So even though we have finished the workout side of things, we haven't finished the pelvic floor strengthening side of things, because stretching can still help strengthen your pelvic floor, because pelvic floor strengthening is all about function, and stretching and strengthening is equally as important. Okay, so we're going to come on to all fours. We're just going to come into a beautiful cat and cow, which has been 31% more effective at strengthening pelvic floor than a standalone Kegel. I mean, how crazy is that? So we're going to bring your spine up, bring your chin to your chest, and then inhaling, you're just going to arch that spine, looking up to the sky. If you feel like that's too much on your neck or your abdominal is coning, then just look down at the floor. Bring your spine up, inhaling, rounding. Again, don't look up if you feel like it's too much strain, just keep looking down at the floor. We're going to do it twice more. Last one. Beautiful. And then we're going to come into a butterfly stretch. So we're just bringing our heels together, toes together, bringing the legs out nice and splayed so that we can create big deep stretch in our pelvic floor region here. Again, this also has been proven to be better at strengthening the pelvic floor than a standalone Kegel exercise. Crazy, right? So just leaning forward, keeping your spine up straight. So I don't want to see any rounding, because we don't want to kick our bum back to our spine. If you learn anything over the 10 days, everything is about posture. So we want to keep everything nice and strong and nice and tall. So just hinging forward gently, not putting too much strain or pressure. Perfect. One more breath, inhaling, and then exhaling gently. Beautiful. Guys, thank you so much for joining me for the past 10 days. I am a little bit emotional to finish all this up and wrap it up, but I just really hope that you enjoyed being here with me. I really hope that you got so much out of it. Not only did you learn about yourself, your body, your bub, but also maybe you took home some little bits of education as well along the way. So again, I really hope you enjoyed. Please do not forget to hit subscribe so that you can stay up to tune with everything. I've also got tons of links and resources below in the comments where you can hit me up. I've got free things available. I've got some online courses where you can learn to work out with me more. I have one-on-one coaching. If that's something that you wanted to do through that pregnancy, postpartum and fertility stages of your life, then I would love to guide you through that. And there's also some very special discounts as well below for you. So a lot of my courses have a very hefty discount. So I really hope that you can take benefit of all that I have to offer. And again, please reach out, comment below and let me know how you've enjoyed the past 10 days. I would love nothing more than to hear your comments. I mean, it literally brightens my day. So thanks again, and I hope to see you soon.